What if your dream home actually paid your entire mortgage every single month? I'm standing in front of what looks like a massive steel building, but inside, half of this is a luxury residence, and the other half is generating serious passive income as commercial warehouse space. This is the dual-purpose Barndominium strategy that's quietly creating financial freedom for families across America in 2026. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how to build one unit to live in and rent the other side for $1,500 to $3,000 per month. Stay until the end because I'm breaking down real numbers on a 4,000 square foot build that could completely eliminate your housing costs. But before we dive in, if you're serious about alternative housing and wealth building strategies, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. I post honest, data-driven content every week about Barndominium's financial independence and real estate investing. Let's get into it. What is a dual-purpose Barndominium? A dual-purpose Barndominium is exactly what it sounds like. One metal building structure divided into two completely separate spaces. On one side, you have your residential living quarters with all the comfort and style of a modern home. On the other side, you have commercial warehouse or industrial space that you rent out to local businesses, contractors, or storage customers. This isn't a new concept. People have been living above their shops for centuries. But the Barndominium revolution of 2026 has made this strategy more accessible and more profitable than ever before. The key difference is that you're building both under one roof using cost-effective steel construction, which means you're spending 30 to 50% less than if you built a traditional home in a separate commercial building. The beauty of this model is the financial leverage. Your tenant is literally paying your mortgage while you live for free. And because you're the landlord living on-site, you have complete control over your property, immediate response to any issues, and the ability to choose reliable long-term tenants. The financial math that changes everything. Let's break down the real numbers because this is where it gets exciting. In 2026, building a 4,000 square foot Barndominium with a 2,000 square foot residential side and a 2,000 square foot warehouse side costs approximately $360,000 to $480,000 total for a turnkey build. That's $90 to $120 per square foot, which is significantly below traditional construction costs. Now here's where the magic happens. Warehouse rental rates average $7 to $22 per square foot annually across the United States, with small business spaces commanding premium rates. For a 2,000 square foot warehouse space in a decent location, you can realistically charge $1,500 to $3,000 per month, depending on your market. Sunbelt states and areas with strong small business activity command the higher end of that range. Let's use a conservative example. You build a 4,000 square foot dual-purpose Barndominium for $400,000. You put 20% down, which is $80,000, and you finance $320,000 at current 2026 rates, around 6.5% over 30 years. Your monthly mortgage payment, including taxes and insurance, runs approximately $2,400. You rent out your 2,000 square foot warehouse side for $2,200 per month. That rental income covers 92% of your total housing cost. Your actual out-of-pocket housing expense is now just $200 per month to live in a brand new 2,000 square foot custom home. Compare that to the national average rent of $1,850 for a two-bedroom apartment in 2026, and you're saving $1,650 every single month while building equity in a property you own. But it gets better. After year 5, when you've built equity and hopefully refinanced at a lower rate, or after you've made improvements and increased the rental value, many owners are actually cash flow positive, meaning the rental income exceeds their total housing costs. You're literally getting paid to live in your own home. Who rents warehouse space and why they'll love your property? This is critical because your rental income depends on finding good tenants. The great news is that demand for small warehouse and industrial space is incredibly strong in 2026. Let me tell you exactly who's looking for this type of space. Small contractors are the #1 tenant group. Electricians, plumbers, HVAC technicians, landscapers, and general contractors need space to store trucks, tools, equipment, and materials. They need somewhere to park their work vehicles overnight, organize inventory, and prep for jobs. Your 2,000 square foot warehouse with a 12 by 14 overhead door is perfect for them. These tenants typically sign 1 to 3 year leases and pay reliably because their business depends on having that space. E-commerce and online sellers are another huge market. People running Amazon FBA businesses, eBay stores, or Shopify operations need warehouse space for inventory storage, packaging, and shipping operations. The explosion of online retail means more people need affordable warehouse space close to residential areas for quick fulfillment. Automotive enthusiasts and detailers want clean, secure space for vehicle storage, restoration projects, or mobile detailing operations. Classic car collectors will pay premium rates for climate-controlled warehouse space. Small manufacturers and artisans, including custom furniture makers, welders, craftspeople, and light manufacturing operations need workspace that's separate from residential areas but still affordable. Your Barndominium warehouse provides exactly that. Equipment and recreational vehicle storage is in constant demand. Boat owners, RV owners, and contractors with large equipment will pay monthly fees just for secure, covered storage. This is the easiest, most passive rental model because there's minimal wear and tear. The reason these tenants love Barndominium warehouse space is simple. It's newer construction, it's secure, it's affordable compared to commercial warehouse parks, and they're renting from an owner-occupant who cares about the property and responds quickly to issues. The build strategy. Designing for dual purpose. Designing a dual-purpose barndominium requires strategic planning from day one. You can't just throw up a building and figure out later. Here's exactly how to approach this. Size matters. The most common and effective sizes are 40 by 100 giving you 4,000 square feet, 50 by 80 giving you 4,000 square feet, or 60 by 80 giving you 4,800 square feet. The key is having enough space on each side to make the residential portion comfortable and the commercial portion valuable. Anything smaller than 1,800 square feet per side starts to feel cramped and limits your rental income potential. Separation is absolutely critical. You need complete physical and legal separation between the residential and commercial sides. This means separate entrances, separate driveways if possible, separate utilities with individual meters for electric and water, separate HVAC systems, and firewall separation between the two spaces meeting local building codes. This separation protects you legally, makes the space more rentable, and ensures your privacy and security. The residential side should be designed like any quality barndominium. Open concept living, modern kitchen, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms minimum, quality finishes, proper insulation, and climate control. Don't skimp here because this is your home. Budget $100 to $120 per square foot for the residential finish out. The warehouse side should be designed for flexibility and functionality. Concrete floor with proper drainage, at least 112 by 14 overhead door, 220V electrical service with multiple outlets, bright LED lighting, basic insulation to prevent extreme temperatures, and 16-foot minimum ceiling height if your budget allows. Budget $40 to $60 per square foot for the warehouse finish out, since it doesn't need the same level of finishes as residential space. Zoning is the deal breaker. Before you buy land or start designing, you must verify that your property is zoned for mixed use or that your local jurisdiction allows residential and commercial use on the same parcel. Many agricultural and rural residential zones permit this without issue. Suburban areas can be more restrictive. Hire a local land use attorney if there's any question. Getting this wrong will kill your entire investment. The real costs and real income example. Let me walk you through a real-world example so you can see exactly how the numbers work. This is based on 2026 construction costs and rental market data. Building specs, 50 by 80 barndominium for 1,000 square feet total. 2,000 square feet residential. 2,000 square feet warehouse. Rural Texas location with favorable zoning. Shell costs. Building kit $55,000. Foundation $32,000. Erection $18,000. Shell total $105,000. Residential side finish at 2,000 square feet. Insulation $12,000. Framing and drywall $28,000. Flooring $16,000. Kitchen and bathrooms $45,000. Electrical $18,000. Plumbing $15,000. HVAC $12,000. Doors and trim $10,000. Paint and finishes $6,000. Residential total $162,000. Warehouse side finish at 2,000 square feet. Basic insulation $6,000. Concrete finishing $8,000. Electrical 220V $10,000. Overhead door 14 by 12 $5,000. LED lighting $4,000. Paint and seal $3,000. Warehouse total $36,000. Additional costs: permits and engineering $4,500. Septic and well $24,000. Driveway $10,000. Landscaping $6,000. Separate utility meters $3,500. Additional total $48,000. Grand total $351,000, which equals $87.75 per square foot. Financing scenario: 20% down is $70,200. Loan amount $280,800 at 6.5% for 30 years. Monthly payment, including property tax and insurance, approximately $2,150. Rental income: 2,000 square foot warehouse rented at $1.10 per square foot per month equals $2,200 monthly gross income. Net result: monthly housing cost $2,150. Rental income $2,200. Your net housing cost is negative $50. You're literally cash flow positive from month one, living completely free while building equity in a property you own. After 5 years of appreciation at just 3% annually, your property is worth approximately $406,000. You've paid down about $22,000 in principal. Your total equity is roughly $158,000. And you've lived rent-free the entire time while your tenant built that equity for you. The tax advantages nobody talks about. This is where dual-purpose barndominiums become even more powerful from a financial perspective. When you use a portion of your property for business or rental purposes, you may be eligible for significant tax deductions. The commercial side of your barndominium qualifies for depreciation deductions. The IRS allows you to depreciate commercial real estate over 27.5 years for residential rental property or 39 years for commercial property. This creates a paper loss that reduces your taxable income even while you're collecting rent. Many owners save thousands annually in taxes through depreciation alone. Operating expenses for the warehouse side are fully deductible. This includes property insurance, property taxes allocated to the commercial portion, utilities for that side, maintenance and repairs, and advertising costs to find tenants. These deductions offset your rental income, often resulting in little to no tax liability on the rent you collect. If you're actively involved in managing the property, which you will be since you live on-site, you may qualify for real estate professional status, allowing you to deduct losses against other income. Consult with a tax professional about your specific situation, but the tax benefits are substantial and often overlooked. The risks and how to mitigate them. I'd be dishonest if I didn't address the challenges and risks of this strategy. Every investment has downsides, and you need to understand them before committing. Vacancy risk is real. If your tenant leaves or you can't find a renter, you're covering the full mortgage yourself. Mitigate this by screening tenants carefully, offering competitive rates, maintaining the property well, and building a 6-month emergency fund to cover vacancies. Tenant issues can be challenging. Difficult tenants, late payments, or property damage are possibilities. Mitigate this through thorough screening, including credit checks and references, written lease agreements, security deposits equal to 1 or 2 months' rent, and being a responsive, professional landlord. Zoning changes or enforcement could impact your ability to rent. Some areas are cracking down on mixed-use properties. Mitigate this by verifying zoning before building, getting proper permits for the commercial use, and maintaining good relationships with local officials. financing can be more complex. Some lenders are hesitant about mixed-use properties. Mitigate this by working with local banks or credit unions familiar with barndominium construction, having strong credit and 20% or more down payment, and getting pre-approved before starting the project. Market dependency means your rental income depends on local economic conditions. Mitigate this by choosing locations with diverse economies, multiple potential tenant types, and strong small business activity. Why 2026 is the perfect time for this strategy. Several factors make right now an ideal time to pursue the dual-purpose barndominium model. Steel prices have stabilized after the dramatic spikes of 2021 to 2023, making metal building construction more predictable and affordable. Small business warehouse demand remains exceptionally strong with vacancy rates for spaces under 50,000 square feet at just 4.8%, the lowest of any size segment. This means you'll have an easy time finding tenants and can command premium rates. Remote work permanence means more people can live in rural and suburban areas where land is affordable and zoning is flexible. You're not tied to expensive urban locations anymore. Construction costs for barndominiums remain 30 to 50% below traditional construction, giving you a massive cost advantage that improves your return on investment from day one. Rising housing costs make the financial benefits more compelling than ever. When the average mortgage payment exceeds $2,500 per month nationally, eliminating that expense through rental income is life-changing. The dual-purpose barndominium strategy isn't for everyone. It requires capital, planning, the right location, and willingness to be a landlord. But for those who can execute it properly, the financial benefits are extraordinary. You're building wealth through equity, saving thousands monthly on housing costs, generating tax advantages, and creating a valuable income-producing asset. If you're seriously considering this, here are your immediate next steps. Research zoning in your target area to confirm mixed use is allowed. Get pre-approved for financing with lenders familiar with barndominium construction. Find land in a location with strong small business activity and rental demand. Create a detailed budget, including all costs we discussed. Consult with a tax professional about the specific advantages for your situation. Talk to local contractors experienced in barndominium builds. Remember, the key to success is treating this as a real business investment, not just a housing solution. Run the numbers conservatively, plan for vacancies, screen tenants carefully, and maintain your property professionally. Done right, this strategy can completely transform your financial life while providing you with a custom home you love. Have you considered building a dual-purpose barndominium? What questions do you have about the process? Drop them in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown valuable, smash that like button and subscribe because I'll be covering more innovative housing and wealth building strategies in upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one where we break down another game-changing approach to financial freedom through alternative real estate.